So this is the round table, and the idea here is that nothing is off the table. First, let the people know. So what have we been saved from, and what are we being saved to? I'll start. I was saved from being the hypocritical sort of elitist thinking that if you're raised in the church, you're going to go to heaven and you're going to be acceptable. And then the Lord spoke to me and told me if I didn't want my life, he did. That's what I was saved from, and I've been saved to hear God's voice and obey, to help people hear God's voice and obey. It's pretty simple.
I was saved from a pornography addiction in one of the most unique ways possible that I cannot give any credit to anyone except for God because it was at a pornography convention. I grew up in the church, but I decided when I was in my early 20s, I didn't care anymore about church and what God had to say, and I just wanted to do whatever I wanted to do. And I went hard into that, but He never gave up on me. And because of that, I've been saved to stand firm in my faith, to do what I should have done when I was younger, which is get the answers to the questions that I had about why I believed what I believed. I mean, I'm in my 40s now, and I'm now starting to figure out how to make my relationship with God my own relationship.
I've been saved from being a religious hustler. If you ever watched a gangster movie before, you know how before they do a massive shooting, they go and make a confession first. That's what I felt like. Not the gangster part, but the part about how it's all good as long as you do these things, these Hail Marys, and you just say these words, and you're going to be good. Plus the fact I was born and raised in a part of the world where hustling was part of the vernacular. I was saved from those things. Those are both two horrible lives that probably end up in the same place. I was saved to a life of purpose. I know people who were insanely talented, had such great ability, and they're not here anymore, and they didn't do any of that stuff. For me, I want to make sure I go to my end empty and not full, as if I was not fulfilling what I was here to do.
I was saved from the world. I mean, you name it. Put it out there. I was probably attached to it, shackled by it, saved from being so proud and arrogant that I didn't even see that destruction was my path. Like I was on my way to walking off a cliff and I thought I was actually heading up for the hills. I was saved to, I feel like, to be the answer to the prayer that I had when I was that person, to be able to be the person that I needed for those that are out there that go through the same things. They're attached to the same worldly things, and are looking for peace. I'm saved to that, to carry that message, to calling, hopefully at the same time to honor God and walk humbly as much as I possibly can.